There are currently 200 days until I have to write JEE Mains, and this is a series where I document my journey as I crack JEE Mains, then crack JEE Advanced and get into IIT. This is Project JEE. Alright bro, welcome back, and I know it's been a while, I haven't recorded in a while, which I do apologize for. I hope you can understand, because my entire life is kind of put on maintenance right now, except for my studies, of course, my relationships and everything. I don't want to get too into my personal life, I don't want to reveal my commitments or anything, because this is the internet after all, it's not as if I'm talking to like a real life friend. So I just have to make sure that I'm careful on what I say, because if I actually reveal my genuine thoughts, I might get cancelled. I can't afford to get cancelled, bro. It took me too long to build this channel. I didn't even realize that my channel had grown. I only realized because my mentor had told me. I was in a coaching call for YouTube, and he told me that my channel had grown, and apparently I'm getting 3,000 views per video, which I didn't even realize, which is crazy to me. 3,000 people actually thought my content was worthwhile enough to watch. Mad, man. Other than that, I've just been studying nowadays, so I guess let's speak about studies. Right, I actually slept for quite a while yesterday. The exhaustion had caught up to me of like pulling long work days and only sleeping for 6 hours per day, so it's whatever, right? So I guess an entire day went by on sleeping. I slept for like 16-17 hours by accident. I mean, it is whatever, right? Like when you're pulling long work hours with 6 hours of sleep on a consistent basis, eventually the fatigue is gonna catch up. So I'm not too mad about that. I'm just like, fine, okay, for whatever, one day got spent sleeping. It's not as if I intentionally did that, right? As long as I'm giving it my 100% on a daily basis, I don't think it matters at all what happens. The result is whatever, right? As long as I know I'm giving it my 100%, I don't care what happens. Of course, when you're giving it your 100%, there's a 0% failure rate, but that's a separate story. When I show this confidence, this level of confidence that a normal human should have, people think that I'm being delusional or I'm being arrogant or whatever, but this is normal human behavior. The thing is that the bar for being normal has been set too low nowadays, because honestly speaking, most guys are genuine pussies. But that's a separate story as well. There was one topic I wanted to talk about which I completely forgot about. There was like this topic I had in mind, but if I remember it, I will bring it up. I was thinking of growing out my beard as well, honestly, but I don't know if I should, because whenever I grow out my beard, I just look caveman-like and I don't like it. Like you can see in my earlier videos, right? Whenever I grow out my beard, I'll start looking like a third-year college student. And I don't like that look, right? I want to look my age. I'm 16, right? I actually turned 17 this month. Yeah, it's my birthday. It's gonna be spent studying, which is a separate story. But it's whatever, right? I turned 17. It's crazy to think about. In 1 year, I turned 18. God damn, bro. I'm growing up. I'm turning legal. I don't even check my comments nowadays because I want to keep my life at maintenance, as I told you. My life's currently pretty bland, if I'm being completely honest. There isn't many things going on. So that's why I don't have that much to say nowadays, and that's why I don't make videos very often. I don't want to make videos when I have absolutely nothing to say, because it's uninteresting, it's boring. So that's why I only make videos when I actually have something to say, and anyone who actually grinds would relate to me. I don't even talk to my friends that often. Like I just message a few guys on WhatsApp. I'm not that active on Discord anymore. I'm just trying to make my life as bland as possible so that all of my focus and energy can go into one place. My projected date for syllabus completion, I wanted it to be complete by October, but it doesn't seem very possible, if I'm being honest. Maybe until November I'll manage to get it done. But even if it's November, it's completely fine in my opinion. I started 2 months ago. Alright, today is day 200. That marks my 60 days of my JEE journey. I got a lot of shit done, if I'm being honest, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm very happy with the amount of work I got done. I know that I've given it my 100% with the conditions that I had. Like I didn't even know what books to study from. Like I didn't even know there was a book called Cengage. I didn't know there was a book called H.C. Verma, like Concepts of Physics. So I was still figuring shit out, I'm happy with the amount of work done I got with the conditions I was in. Now I know what I'm doing. At least I think I know what I'm doing. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. Like I used to genuinely say shit like, I'm gonna get physics done in the first year, physics done in 1 month, chemistry 1 month, maths 1 month, and then the second year 1 month. Like you see what I'm saying, right? I absolutely had no idea what I was talking about. So when I tell you I started from absolute zero, you can tell that I was being honest. I wasn't lying to you when I told you I was starting from zero. Another thing, I actually found this way of keeping myself seated for long hours. If you want to know the trick, it's that I wear a seatbelt while studying. If I can move the microphone a bit, I wear a seatbelt while studying just so I can sit for long hours, because it's not comfortable, right, for sitting for such a long time. Sometimes I randomly get up. So when I'm wearing this seatbelt of mine, I remember that I have to continue sitting, so just so that I can grind. Oh right, I finally remember the thing I wanted to talk about. So I actually made this segment at the end of my journal called Project JEE. I'm not gonna tell you what's on my journal because I will get cancelled if you see what's in my journal. Oh no, bro. Right, so there's this thing, and then there is a tracker for all of the subjects. If I can, is this okay? Yeah. Okay, so for like maths, physics, and chemistry, like physics, right, and chemistry. So like I can have a tick mark of all of the subjects which I've done. So like my criteria for marking a chapter complete is that I need to go through the theory, and then I need to do 50 PYQs, and I need to do revision twice. I do daily revision. I set aside 3 or 4 hours for revision per day, and I do that with portion completion. You know, there is a lot of time in your day if you utilize your time wisely. Once you don't waste your time on social media, once you're not on Discord all day, once you're not on Instagram all day, once you actually utilize your time properly, you have a lot of time to do shit, bro. Like most days, the reason I stopped studying is because my brain shuts off. It's not because the day ran out of time or anything. It's because my brain physically can't digest any more information. Once you actually start utilizing your time properly, you will realize that there's a lot of time in your day, and in 200 days you can easily crack JEE Mains. And after, of course, like if you're starting fresh, you should target JEE Mains, like target January attempt, because if you fuck up January attempt, your advance is kind of fucked up, right? You have to make sure that you do good in JEE Mains first. You will have a lot of time to target advanced after JEE Mains. So that's what I'm doing as well. Like I'm full sending on mains because I won't pass mains with the current level of knowledge I have. I started 2 months ago, right? So it's kind of understandable. What was I about to say? Right. So I'm full sending on January attempt. That means my preparation is now primarily mains oriented, because there's only 6 months left for JEE Mains January attempt, which is a lot of time. If you manage to study for 12 plus hours on a daily basis for 6 months, that's 3 months of studying, bro. You can easily get shit done, right? If you're actually utilizing your time properly, if you're giving it your 100%, you can easily clear it, right? Even if you start from zero now. And if you start from zero now, you're kind of fucked, bro. You're cooked. I started 2 months ago, so I actually got a lot of shit done. But if you start from absolute zero now, bro, you're absolutely cooked. So you have to make sure that you work with urgency, right? Make sure you work properly with the thought in mind that, okay, I don't have time. Because if you continuously insert this thought in your mind that I have to get this portion done by October, then I guess that message kind of get ingrained in your brain. And because of that, you start working fast, you start completing the portions fast. And I guess that's what's very, very important. And also make the tick mark thing, right? I was gonna make 50 PYQ, 100 PYQs the criteria for completing the topic. But I decided to make it 50 because I'm going to do more after during revision as well, right? It's not as if I'm just going to stop at 50. So my end game target is to do 100 PYQs from each chapter. Because if I do that, I can get a pretty decent score. I could, if I'm being honest. And another thing, keep faith. Have this level of confidence within yourself that you'll manage to crack JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Bro, I felt like I was doing the intro there. This is a series where I crack JEE Mains and crack JEE Advanced. Sorry, right? Have this delusional level of confidence, because whatever you believe is what will happen. Of course, you need to make sure that your work ethic is on par, because there's no point in just believing. If you just believe, oh yeah, I'll do it while studying for 3-4 hours per day, then that's just delusion, bro. If your work ethic is on par, then sure, yeah, may have that level of belief. And that's primarily because, I don't know if you know this, but the power of belief is very real. And yeah, I guess this is where I end the video, because this is a 10-minute fucking recording, bro. Goddamn. I have to get back to studying. I'm gonna pull an all-nighter right now because I slept for a very long time, as I told you. So I'm feeling kind of fresh. I feel energized. Alright, it's time to grind, boys. I'm not active on Discord either, so if you have any query to tell me on Discord, I'll be active for a 10-minute window of time, so you have to make sure that you message me on the time I'm available. If your query is actually worthwhile enough, I'll respond to it, because I don't check my comments. If you actually have something worthwhile to tell me and I feel like it's relevant enough to respond to, then I'll respond to it. I hope you understand, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but this is just a period of my life where I can't afford to just give anyone or anything my energy. I'm trying to be very conservative with my time and energy. So yeah, there was this other thing I wanted to say as well, which why do I keep forgetting, man? This is not cool. What did I want to say? Fuck it, I don't remember. Right, yeah, I have a Discord server which you can join. It's completely free of cost. And we are currently at 250 members, which is crazy to think about. So if you want to join, you can join right now. It's completely free of cost. And yeah, with that, I'll end today's video. Keep on studying, guys. We have 6 months left. Work with urgency and believe in yourself. Bye bye, guys.